The Seljuk invasion, followed by the Crusades, completely changed the balance of power in the Middle East. The biggest victim of these events was the Byzantine Empire. It had started to lose lands to the Seljuks in the 11th century. Then the Crusades, despite helping the empire in the very beginning, led to the sack of its capital, Constantinople, by the Latins. Anatolia was fractured beyond anything seen before. The ethnic and religious makeup of Asia Minor changed as more Turkic tribes moved in. As if it wasn't enough, the Mongol invasion of the Middle East started in the 13th century. In 1241 they made their first foray into Anatolia, and in 1243 decisively defeated armies of the Seljuk Sultanate of Rum near modern-day Sivas. The Sultanate became a vassal of the Mongols, and a Byzantine successor state, the Empire of Nicaea, used that respite effectively. By 1261, the Greeks took back Constantinople and restored the Byzantine Empire in the northwestern part of Anatolia and Central Balkans. Unfortunately for them, the Mongols pushed more Turkic tribes out of Central Asia and the Iranian plateau towards Anatolia. By 1299, the leader of one of these tribes, Osman, was granted a small piece of land along the Byzantine border for his military service to the Seljuks. In 1302, he defeated a Byzantine army near Nicaea. Then, Osman used the dissolution of the Sultanate in 1308 to gain independence. Unlike other Beylik leaders, he didn't care for the usual tribal infighting. Osman and his descendants practiced a version of Islam that was stricter than that of the Seljuks, and saw glory only in fighting against non-Muslims. His son Orhan took the Byzantine city of Prusa, the modern-day Bursa, and moved his capital there. Nicaea and Nicomedia fell to his troops in 1331 and 1337, and a few successful raids into Byzantine lands in Europe were conducted. Osmans, or Ottomans as they were called by the Christians, took their first city in Europe in 1354, using the fact that the walls of Gallipoli were destroyed by an earthquake. In the next decade, Adrianople, Plovdiv and Komotini were all conquered, and the new leader Murad I moved the Ottoman capital to Adrianople, modern-day Edirne. It seemed that nothing could stop the Ottomans, but to the west of their new holdings, the mighty Serbian Empire was ready to defend itself.